What if Eddie Munson never truly died? What if the heroic sacrifice in the Upside Down was only the beginning of something far darker and far more powerful? For months, fans believed Eddie would return. But what if he died to return, just not as the Eddie we remember? When Eddie was attacked by the Demobats, something strange happened. His wounds didn't match the injuries caused to any other victim in the Upside Down. Think about it. No one else died from bat bites. No one else lost that much blood from these creatures. And yet, Eddie did. But what if this wasn't a death, but a transformation? The show made us believe he was bleeding out, a tragic hero paying the ultimate price. But the logic of the Upside Down has always been twisted. We've seen its power to corrupt and change things. The Demobots swarmed him, but they didn't tear him apart like they did with other creatures. It was as if they were injecting something into him, starting a process. This wasn't just an attack. It felt almost like a ritual. Maybe the bats weren't meant to kill him, but to initiate him into something else entirely. What if the blood loss was just the first stage of this horrifying change in D&D lore, which the Duffer Brothers use as their Bible? Demobats are not just mindless creatures. Their venom corrupts the soul. The transformation is slow, painful, and irreversible. It's a process that strips away your humanity, leaving behind a twisted version of who you once were. And in Stranger Things 4, the bats didn't just kill Eddie. They marked him. They chose him. Vecna has always been a master manipulator, a puppeteer pulling strings from the shadows. Why would he send a swarm to simply kill one person when he could use them to create a powerful new ally? The venom coursing through Eddie's veins could be rewriting his very DNA, preparing him for a new purpose, turning our beloved hero into a vessel for the Upside Down's will. It's a terrifying thought, but it aligns perfectly with the dark fantasy elements the show leans on so heavily. Eddie's death wasn't an end. It was a dark baptism. And here is where everything gets really strange. No one ever brought Eddie's body back. He was simply left there, alone in the Upside Down. There was no burial, no recovery mission, no official confirmation of his death besides Dustin's heartbreaking account. In the world of cinema, there's a golden rule. When there is no body, there is no death. The writers deliberately left his fate ambiguous. We never saw a lifeless corpse being carried through a gate. We never saw the main character's mourning over his grave. He just vanished into the red fog of the Upside Down. Why would the showrunners make such a specific choice for a character who had become a fan favorite? It feels intentional, like they were planting a seed of doubt, leaving a door open for a return that would be far more shocking than a simple resurrection. His body wasn't recovered because there was no body to recover. It was already changing. Now, let's dive back into Dungeons and Dragons. In the lore, Vecna has a powerful right-hand warrior, a champion named Kos, the Bloody-Handed, and Kos's story is tragically familiar. He was once human, a hero, someone fundamentally good, who was slowly corrupted by Vecna's dark influence and a cursed artifact. He falls in battle, a valiant warrior fighting for the right side, only to return stronger, darker, and bound to Vecna's will. Sound familiar? A charismatic hero, beloved by his friends, sacrifices himself in a desperate battle against the forces of darkness, only to be left behind and presumed dead. The parallels between Eddie Munson and Kos the Bloody-Handed are too strong to ignore. The Duffers have built their entire world on D&D archetypes, and this one fits Eddie's story arc perfectly. He is the ultimate fallen hero, primed to become Vecna's most formidable and tragic weapon. His sacrifice wasn't his end. It was his villain origin story. The Duffers themselves have been dropping major hints. They confirmed that Season 5 will bring back dead characters in unexpected ways. They explicitly said that Eddie's story isn't finished and that his impact will be felt again in a big way. Most importantly, they told us to pay close attention to the D&D parallels. They are practically screaming the answer at us. They're not just being sentimental about a popular character. They're setting up a major plot twist. Every clue points in one direction. The D&D connection, the unresolved nature of his death, and the creator's own words all converge on this one chilling theory. If Eddie is Kos, then he will return not as a hero, but as a weapon forged in the depths of the Upside Down and aimed directly at the friends he once died to protect. His return won't be a happy reunion. It will be a nightmare. Imagine the emotional devastation. If Eddie returns as Kos, he won't remember his friends. He won't remember Dustin. He won't remember his love for music, his role in the Hellfire Club, or the town of Hawkins. All of that will be gone, replaced by loyalty to his new master, Vecna. And who will be the one forced to confront him? Dustin, the kid who looked up to him, who saw him as a hero and no one else did, maybe the one forced to fight him. The emotional weight of that moment could break the audience. Dustin having to face a monstrous version of his idol would be the ultimate test of his character, and it fits perfectly with the Duffer's promise. Season 5 will be the darkest of all. This isn't just a cool fan theory, it's a narrative gut punch that would elevate the stakes to a personal, heartbreaking level we haven't seen before. The final battle for Hawkins might just be a battle for Eddie's soul. So what really happened to Eddie Munson? The evidence suggests something far more sinister than a simple, heroic death. He didn't die. He transformed. The Demobat venom didn't kill him. It corrupted him, rewriting his very being from the inside out. He didn't vanish. He evolved. He was reborn in the crimson hellscape of the Upside Down, molded into something new, something powerful. And when he returns in the final season, he will return as Kos, the fallen warrior of the Upside Down, Vecna's greatest champion. The hero we loved is gone, and in his place stands a monster with a familiar face. But tell me, do you think Eddie is coming back? Is he the legendary Kos in disguise? Or is this theory just too dark to be true? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more theories as we brace for the end of Stranger Things. Thanks for watching.